A preposition is a word that shows the relation like place, time between a noun or a pronoun and the other words in a sentence. And today we are going to learn some more prepositions. We live in Australia. So which is the preposition over here? In. So in tells us where we live. Now, in has a very specific meaning as well. When we say in Australia, means we are living within the boundaries of a country, Australia. So, we can use the preposition in this place. There is a big clock in the room. So, here is the clock and this is the room that we are talking about. So, when we say in the room, in is the preposition here, but it does not specify within a boundary. When we say in such kind of a sentence, we mean inside the room or within the room. So, there is a clock within the room. Samir is sitting in the room. So, here is Samir and this is the room that we are talking about. So, he is sitting in the room or he is inside the room. There is nothing that he is doing, he is just sitting over there. He is at rest. Now, let's check another example. Samir walked dash the room. What do you think would be the answer? Let's check it out. Into is the correct answer over here. And into is a preposition. So, Samir walked into the room. When we say into, what do we mean? When we say into, we mean that there's a motion happening. Somebody was not inside and now he's moving inside the room. So, we can see in this picture that Samir was not in the room and he is walking into the room. So, we cannot say that Samir walked in the room because he is not in his room. He is not there. He is moving into the room now. From outside, he is coming into his room. The lions are in the den. So, here, in is the preposition again. And it is showing where the lions are. They are in the den. They are inside their den, within their den. But when I say the lion cub went into the cave, what do we mean? You can see that this cub is outside and is moving into the den now. So, there is a movement involved. When we are saying that he went into the cave, we are talking about a movement. The cub was not inside the cave and he is just going into the cave. So, when we have to specify such things, we use the preposition into. Into tells us that something is moving inside. There is a motion that is happening. The swimmer jumped into the water. We can see clearly in the picture that the swimmer was not in the water, but he jumped into the water. So, he was not in the water, but he is moving inside. He is jumping into the water. Therefore, into tells us the movement that is happening over here. He is just not in the water. He is moving into the water right now. There is a watch in the box. So, in is the preposition over here. And when we say in the box, we can see in the picture that the watch is within the box. Now let's check another example. There is a watch inside the box. Where is the watch? It is inside the box. So inside is the preposition in this sentence, and we can see in this picture that the watch is completely enclosed within the box. We can see that this box is enclosed, but it does not have the covers on. But this one, we can see that it is completely enclosed from all sides. When we talk about things being enclosed or somebody being enclosed from all sides, we use the preposition inside. Now we can also say the same sentence in another way. There is a watch in the box. It would still mean the same, that the watch is in here. But we cannot say that there is a watch inside the box. That would not be correct. Because when we look at this picture, we do not see this box completely covered from all sides. The watch is within, but it is not enclosed completely. Therefore, we cannot use inside for this picture. The kitten hid inside the jeans. Where? Inside. So inside is the preposition here. It is telling us the position of the kitten. And look at this kitten. It is completely surrounded or enclosed within the jeans. So we will not say anything other than inside over here. It is inside the jeans. The clothes are inside the closet. So we can see this closet and the clothes are completely enclosed within the closet. So when we say inside, what do we mean? You can see that when I'm looking through this see-through glass, I can see the clothes being completely enclosed within this closet, or it is completely inside. So inside tells us that something or somebody is enclosed from all sides. Fill in the blanks with the correct prepositions. The keys are dash the drawer. There are many plants dash the garden. He threw the letter dash the fire. And the options are in, into, inside. The keys are dash the drawer. When we talk about the drawer, a drawer is something which is enclosed from all sides. So we can say that the keys are inside the drawer. Now in the same sentence, we can also use in. The keys are in the drawer. So it would mean the same thing. It is inside, it is within. So we can say in and inside in such sentences. There are many plants dash the garden. When we talk about a garden, the plants are within the garden. So we can use the preposition in this sentence. Now you must be wondering why I am not writing inside over here. There are many plants inside the garden. Can we write inside over here? We cannot, because when we talk about the garden, we are not talking about an enclosed area. It is not covered on all sides like the box. He threw the letter dash the fire. So he is throwing the letter, and it is happening from one side to the other. So there is a movement involved, a motion is involved. We are going to use into over here. He threw the letter into the fire. So we have learned new prepositions today in, into and inside. When we use inside, we are specifying that something is enclosed within an area or within a thing. When we use into, we are talking about a motion that is happening. Somebody was not in the first place and he moved into that place later on. When we use in, we are talking about something being within or being inside. There are more prepositions which we will learn soon. You can try using the prepositions in, into and inside in sentences of your own and see how many you can make. Don't forget to subscribe to us free now.